Week 6 of high school football season, which means we're about halfway through the season, the regular season, that is. Welcome inside another edition of Friday Night Blitz, San Antonio's only 30 minutes high school football show. Because we are midway through the season, that means this week all Class 6A area teams have byes this week, but still plenty of action on the gridiron, including a great matchup that we're spotlighting this week. Time for that game of the week featuring Antonian and Bernie. Let's take you out to this non-conference matchup where both teams are coming off their first loss of the season. A little handshake to get things started, and here we go. Bernie on 3, and Rashawn Galloway finds Jacob Ramirez all alone in end zone, and it's 7-0 Hounds. A little bit later, Apache's Aeneas Gray finds an opening, break a few tackles, and another one there, and then he's off. 62 yards later, he'll find the end zone just like that, tied at 7. Now, just before the half, they're gonna go for it again. Gray using his legs, a star for this team. He goes 32 yards for the touchdown. Extra point, no good, 13-7. However, it's Bernie that pulls ahead and wins this one 28-22. Marcus Floyd standing by with the star of the game.
I'm doing now, but victorious quarterback, Rashawn Galloway. Rashawn, what was the difference in that second half where you guys really took control?
First half, we were just down 13-7. We really didn't have a leader going into that, but I had to step up, and we got our guys going. So we just did what we did, and we fought hard every play.
Now, what did this team, Antonian, show you guys tonight?
They showed us how a physical team can stop us in the first half, but we kept going. So this team, I give this team a lot of credit. They were very good, and they were very physical.
What did it take to rebound after a tough first loss last week?
It took a lot, and our coach said this week, don't let Fredericksburg beat us twice. So that was our goal the whole week going into this game.
Now, what does it mean for this win help to propel you guys into the future?
It helps us a lot because going into district after our bye, we need some momentum, so this win means a lot.
28-19, Rashawn Galloway, 28-22, Rashawn Galloway, the victorious quarterback. Back to you guys in the studio.
Marcus, thank you. We'll check back in with him and Bernie later in the show. Now, over to District 13 5A, Veterans Memorial entered this week 3-0 in their district, hoping to stay undefeated this weekend. The Patriots faced an 0-2 Highlands. 8th-ranked Veterans Memorial looking to make Highlands their next victim, but Owls taking advantage of an early turnover from a punt return for the Patriots, and here, Javier Flores makes a man miss in the backfield, finds space, and charges his way down inside the 15-yard line. Now that's when Jacob Gutierrez took over. The quarterback fires to strike Jamarion Clark for the touchdown. The extra point was blocked and returned for 2 by Veterans Memorial. Now, the Patriots would use that momentum down the field. A heavy dose. J.C. Solitaire wore down the Owls defense on the ground, and then sophomore running back plows his way through the Highlands team for the Veterans Memorial touchdown. They go on to win this one 57 unanswered points, and the final score of this one 64-6. All right, keeping it in District 13 5A, Jefferson and Burbank. Old-fashioned SAISD grudge match. Mustangs trying to rally, go for it on 4th down, but Ryan Villarreal, no room, stuffed swarm of defenders there. Then Burbank went this one, rushing in the area. Matthew Salazar got that one, but it leads to the Bulldogs going on 4th down as well. No luck. Toby Karate tripped to the edge of that one. Burbank turns it over. Mustangs trying to rally. Villarreal cut back for the first down. The junior running back gets the carry once again here in Bulldog territory. Mustangs this time gonna try to go through the air, but it will be an INT. Burbank wins this one 35-21 over Jefferson. Now some more teams in the district. Brackenridge facing Wagner, who is 4th ranked in our power rankings. A little run out there, ready to go. Brack trying to ruin Wagner's confidence here. Let's start with the opening kickoff. Wagner returner Josh Colazzo takes it, and he'll run weaving all the way to the other end. He broke free, and just like that into the end zone. Wagner leads this one 7-0. How about another? They'll get a touchdown, then Brackenridge Returner Michael Puente gets his chance to take it to the house. Trying to do what the Wagner team did, but not so fast. He's tackled. The drive would stall for Brackenridge. Then, still in the first quarter, Wagner quarterback here finds the big 6'3" receiver, Joshua Cobbs, who goes up and grabs the run, and he is off. That is a big guy right there. Wagner wins this one, a shutout, 61-0 over Brack. All right, Southwest Legacy hosting Laredo Martin this week. District 14 5A, another one for us. Little run out there, and we're off. First quarter we go. QB Gerardo Cham, the toss, the catch, and he runs it the rest of the way in, a 65-yard touchdown, and just like that, Tigers up 7-0. Second quarter, the ball, the fumbled snap between QB Jake Casares and QB Damian Hernandez recovered by the Tigers, but then still in the second quarter, QB Cham, 10-yard shovel pass to Octavio Alcorta, 14-0 Tigers. Laredo Martin would go on to win this one, 28-17. Let's take a look at some other games happening this weekend. McComb and Eagles here. We'll see actually Thursday's scoreboard. Edison got the loss to Sam Houston. The Hurricanes getting that 20-14 victory. And then also happening Thursday night, another shutout for the Yellow Jackets over Eastside Memorial coming out of Austin. St. Anthony beat the Panthers the same score in 2018, 47-0. Those were Thursday's scores, but let's get back to Friday. A little south here, Somerset hosting Cal Allen from Corpus in District 15. Now the Bulldogs currently 2-2 on the Wildcats, undefeated coming in to this week. Bulldogs starting off first quarter with a fast tempo, great pass. Raimundo Hernandez there with the first down. And then Coral Detmer completes the pass here to Christian Salinas. Not able to put up points on the board, but then the Wildcats that get their shot. Jarrett Garza passes to Charlie Hill, almost enough to get the touchdown, but next play Garza takes it all the way in. Just a few yards there, touchdown. They would get another opportunity. Garza, how about another 14-0 at that point, and they go on to win this one. Cal Allen with the 49-14 victory. All right, so let's take a look at some other scores happening from this weekend. Eagles there beating McCollum 23-7. Then Gregory Portland with a 3-point victory over Floresville 17-14. Kingsville losing this one to Pleasanton 47-22. And then a shutout for the Bears over the Mavericks. Well, still to come, lots more on Friday Night Blitz. Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz. Let's talk some District 14 5A. The Harlan Hawks entered Week 6 undefeated with a 5-0 overall record. 1-0 in the district with a chance to improve on that last night facing Harlandale. Let's take you out to Ferris Stadium for this matchup. Harlandale already up 7-0. Nicholas Valiz launches one deep to Ruben Gonzalez. That extends the lead, 14-0 Indians. The Eagles, though, not going away easily. Cannon Williams here rushing for 12 yards. That's a touchdown. 14-7. Indians still lead, though, but later, Williams, here he comes, finds a wide open Zachary Logan. 40-plus yard TD, and just like that, tied at 14. The Eagles quickly take the lead as Aubrey McCade, though, runs it in. 21 unanswered points for the Harlan Eagles, and they go on to win this one 63-35. Southside Cardinals trying to stay undefeated, facing Toloso from Corpus. Southside quarterback Alejandro Escamilla. Here he is, finds his receiver, Chris Camarillo. 19 yards, and that's good for the touchdown. Cardinals up 7-0 in the first. Then check this out, controversial call up next. TMQB JD Garcia tosses out to Noah Barantines. Then looks like he's brought down. No whistle from the ref. In fact, camera even got confused there because here he goes, takes it in for the score. Game tied here at 7. Then second, the high snap gets by Southside QB. He chases it through the back of the end zone, and that's a safety for the Warriors, who take the 9-7 lead. Toloso Midway wins this one 24-21. Now some non-conference play. Beeville Domes taking Central Catholic. The Trojans undefeated entering week 6. About 5 minutes left in the first quarter. Trojans QB William Harper hands it off to Ryan Comacho. Then he's off, but gets down. The ball's fumbled quickly, eventually leading to this play. Touchdown. Trojans on the board first, 7-0, then second quarter. Trojans ball, Harper, this time the big throw to Gabriel Caranco. Hopes he can get that in the end zone, and he does just that. Second TD of the game, but Beeville goes on to win this one 43-28. Getting deeper into the high school football season, which means players are starting to shine under those Friday night lights. Here's this week's Player of the Week, brought to you by U.S. Air Force Recruiting and AFFCU.
Hey guys, we've just about reached the halfway point of the season, and the competition has really started to heat up, not only on the field, but also for the Air Force and Air Force Federal Credit Union Friday Night Blitz Player of the Week. This week's nominations really close. So close, 2 players from one team made the finals. Who won? Take a look. The Air Force and Air Force Federal Credit Union Sports Tonight Player of the Week to Jordan Battles.
For the last couple of weeks, we've been talking about how these students share the same core values of integrity, service, and excellence. And this man also shows those features, but we're talking about a young man that also shows perseverance and dedication. And honestly, AFFCU is just honored to be here to celebrate student-athlete success.
I think he carries himself that way as a leader on and off the field. He's a guy that can be an accountability guy. He can also be a positive motivator when we need it. He's kind of like the thermostat for our football team, and we've got several leaders, but he's really rising in that category for us to go with his incredible play.
It's important to me. I feel like my team helps me become a better leader in the classroom and on the field, and without my team, this award would never have been possible.
So now, when you're at that game tonight and you see with your own 2 eyes that player that should be the Friday Night Blitz Air Force and Air Force Federal Credit Union Player of the Week, I need you to go to sportstonight.com and nominate said player, because we need to know who to keep our eyes on. For now, I'm Marcus Floyd for Sports Tonight.
The Friday Night Blitz Player of the Week is brought to you by United States Air Force, Aim High, and Air Force Federal Credit Union, Integrity, Service, Excellence.
Welcome back. Brandeis football squad has the week off, but so far this season, the Broncos have shown some dominance. 5-0 overall, 4-0 in District 28 6A. Time to hear from the leading man of the squad. Marcus Floyd joins us again. Here's our Coaches Connection, brought to you by San Antonio Express News.
I'm Marcus Floyd. I'm out here with Coach David Ranscombe of the Brandeis Broncos. Coach Ranscombe, my first question to you would be, okay, 3rd and long, why is it 90% of the time you see most teams run a draw?
Just based on where the coverage is and what the expectation is to not give up a first down. So you're going to be softer kind of up front and in the linebacker level, which lends itself to being blocked kind of in a pass draw mentality that is awful from a defensive perspective, but it happens a lot.
Okay, what the heck is an RPO?
An RPO is a run-pass option. It is basically your quarterback's reading second-level defender after the ball snapped to determine whether or not to give the ball or throw off whether or not that run support player triggers in the box or hangs in coverage.
Now,
it's hard to defend.
Okay, and you guys have a perfect quarterback for that. Okay, now the real important question is, what were you listening to in your car on the way over here, and who was your favorite artist and favorite song?
Wow. I'm listening to a lot of Tyler Childers right now.
Okay.
Which is, he's probably number 1 on my playlist. Number 2 would be Sturgill Simpson.
Okay.
But I like everything. I try to make sure that our playlist accommodates our kids, and I try to make sure that For as old as I am, I have an idea of who little Boosie Baby.
Wait, little who? What the who the? What?
I don't know who that is.
It sounds like it might be someone though, Coach. I mean, what? Yeah.
With all the names, it could be very easily somebody like that.
Little Boosie Baby, Boy, Branscombe, and Marcus Floyd.
Like beats.
We got beats. We got bars, baby, out here.
Right.
Wow.
Build a brand.
That's what you get in the Coaches Connection. Marcus Floyd, Coach Branscombe. Back to you guys in the studio.
Go Broncos.
Marcus, Coach, yeah, I don't know who that is either. Okay, I'll have to look that up later. But a lot of great games this weekend, including that game of the week. But we all know the high school football hype comes from its fans. Here's this week's Fan Cam, brought to you by Six Flags Fiesta, Texas. Well, stay with us, plenty more on Friday Night Blitz, including more Bernie reaction with their win over Antonian, plus plays of the week coming up next. Stick with us. Welcome back to the Friday Night Blitz Week 6. A month and a half of high school football already in the books, and trust me, lots of exciting highlights, including lots from Bernie's big 28-22 victory over Antonian. Let's send it back out to our game of the week now, where Marcus Floyd is standing by with the winning head coach.
Joined now by victorious head coach from out here at Bernie, Shea Hendricks. Coach Hendricks, what did it take for your team to respond in that second half and get this big victory?
Well, it took a lot of character and a lot of energy, and they came out and they decided they really wanted to play. You know, we executed way better in the second half, made a lot of simple plays, and I just believe when you make simple plays, you make big ones, you know, and our kids did that.
What did Antonian show you tonight?
Oh, they're good. We knew they were good. They got great athletes. They got a great quarterback, outside receiver, running back. I mean, their DN's going to Colorado. They're loaded with talent, so they're well coached. I enjoy playing them. You know, that's why we play them. It's always a good game, and, you know, they played great.
How proud are you of your kids, I mean, responding after a big loss last week and then coming for 21 points in that second half?
Yeah, you know, our message was, you know, don't let that game last week beat you again. You know, and so we came out a little flat, you know, and I'm proud of them. You know, I left it to the seniors in the locker room at halftime, and they got together and decided, you know, we're going to play to our standard, and they did.
Now, what does this show you for the rest of the season, and what does it hope to show you for the rest of the season?
I mean, we got a competitive group, you know, and I think these kids believe they can win. You know, we've had a lot of tight games, and we've won a lot of games in the fourth quarter. So, you know, we're not scared to get in the fourth quarter shootout and see what happens.
Bernie Greyhounds get the big 28-22 victory over Antonian. Guys, Coach Hendricks is doing some things good out here. We'll see you back in the studio.
Marcus, thank you as always. All right, we heard from the coaches, the fans, the band, the stars, lots of highlights. But how about the best of the best? It's time now for our top plays of the week, brought to you by IHOP. Oh my goodness, everything better when you put some music to it. You know, next week we'll probably see a lot more highlights and maybe even these two teams in our game of the week. Coming up in week 7, the Broncos facing O'Connor, the Panthers, both teams undefeated in District 28-6A. Of course, both of these teams not playing this week because all the 6A teams not playing, but we're going to have you covered again next Saturday, the Friday Night Blitz with extended highlights and post-game reaction. Now, halfway through the football season, I know we got a lot going on with playoff baseball, the NFL, college football, and everything, but there is nothing like Texas high school football and Friday Night Lights, and that includes right here in the San Antonio area. We want to thank you so much for watching the Friday Night Blitz, San Antonio's only 30-minute high school football show. We hope to see you right back here next Saturday. Have a great night.